Hola, ¿qué tal? Aquí Chill. Pues bueno, vamos a seguir jugando, ¿no? A Dot Hack GU Last Recode Volumen 2. Vamos a pasar, ya acabamos el volumen 1, Rebirth. Dije que iba a hacer cosas, ¿no? De tradear y mejorar para el libro de 1000, limpieza de objetos y tal. ¿Lo he hecho? No, ¿vale? No. De hecho, me iba a poner ahora y he pensado, digo, es que si me pongo ahora la va a liar y pues ya iré haciendo, ¿vale? Ya lo iré haciendo, qué remedio. A ver si hay suerte y subo, bueno, no creo que suba de level porque lo que me falta, me seguirá faltando el nivel de la guild. Pero a ver si puedo hacer más intercambios o si no me dedicaré a, yo que sé, a venderlos o... Ya veremos. No me acuerdo aquí... Había algo que me explicaron, ¿no? De cómo empezar para transferir la partida. Vas a darle a New Game. Convert, vale. Bueno, tienes el modo cheto que básicamente, bueno, Convert Data from Volume 1 and Start Playing Volume 2. Vale, va a hacer una cosa antes. Antes de empezar a jugar, va a guardarme otra partida, por si acaso. Va a guardar las dos partidas que tengo, ¿no? Pues voy a guardar una, por si acaso hubiera algún problema. Así tengo aquí la otra partida. ¿Por algún motivo hay otro correo? No los miré. Bueno, aprovecho y pues lo miro ahora. Vale, compi está al máximo, ¿no? I'm glad you accepted them. Bueno, las flores, ¿no? Que le mandé. I don't know what to say. You really are confusing. I suppose I should say thanks. I don't have very good memories when it comes to flowers since the only time I buy them is when I go to the cemetery. Vale. Vamos a guardar, va a guardar también aquí. Total, hay un minuto, bueno, sí, un minuto de diferencia. Bueno, aquí han pasado 4 segundos. Por si acá, ¿no? Así ya está, vámonos. Vámonos. Vale, quedan cosas. Como está, bueno, al menos estoy al máximo, tampoco farmear lo que quería hacer del level 40. Supongo que lo podré hacer ahora, todo el farming que quería hacer aquí. Pues lo podré hacer en en el volumen 2. Digo, espero, supongo. Ahora se verá. Y bueno, pues sí, la partida 1. Once you begin volume 2, you will be unable to continue with unfinished quest from volume 1. Vale, estaban todas las misiones hechas que quedaban. Aunque bueno... Lo del Hunter no estaba, lo de los cazapecas, ¿no? Player Killers. Carry over save data and start game. You will receive a bonus for converting Hagyu Volume 1 Rebirth Clear Data. If your inventory is full, items will be stored in your guild storage. Y si también está llena, the following list displays the items obtained. Limpotio, bueno, son pociones, ¿no? 5000 de pasta, ¿vale? Una nueva película. Tengo que mirar lo de la arena, ¿vale? De los combates sabía lo de los PKs, si no, eso sí que, bueno, como estoy guardando, estoy grabando, que no lo estoy haciendo en directo, pues bueno, me comería los mocos. Vamos a ver. Esta segunda parte. A ver si introdujeron alguna cosa. Me temo que no, a nivel de gameplay, pero a ver si hay más de 3 escenarios, ¿no? Habituales. ¿Es chino o es Atori? Esta que aparecía ahí, ¿no? Las dos hermanas, una que iba con Endrans y la otra que era amiga nuestra.
is all we have.
Volume 2, Reminisce.
The online game, The World, Revision 2. It has now become a place where players prey on other players. A lawless land, filled with an overabundance of PKers. And the PKKer, feared by all PKers, was Haseo, the terror of death. Haseo searched and at long last found his hated enemy, Triedge, but discovered he was no match for him. He was then reduced to level 1 by Triedge's data drain. In his search for a power that could defeat Triedge, Haseo learned of the anomaly known as Ida, and the epitaph users that could resist them. And that lured him towards their power, the Avatars. Bordeaux, a PKer with a grudge against Haseo. Matsu, the 7th unit leader of the Moon Tree Guild. Alkaid, the former emperor who fights to regain her throne. Through battling these three, Haseo grew both as an epitaph user and as a person. Upon defeating Endrance, the beautiful emperor of the Demon Palace, Haseo learned that he had been using Ida to fill a hole in his heart from something lost in his past. On the day Haseo was crowned the new emperor, the young girl of Moontree, Adelie, disappeared. In his search for her, Haseo came upon outer space, and at last encountered Triedge. In his second battle with Triedge, Haseo came out victorious. Triedge was broken up into data fragments and was lost. But just when everyone had let down their guards, a vast number of Ida tentacles suddenly appeared. And pierced Adelie's body.
Bueno, resumen. La voz de Atoli.
Adelie!
Haseo?
Adelie!
I have to get up. I'll get yelled at again if I don't.
Adelie! Adelie!
If I could only be more like Haseo.
Hey, Adelie! Adelie!
Huh?
Bueno, está bien.
Where am I?
In an at-home. Ours.
And at home. Alban told me. And then I started to hear.
Adelie, calm down.
And then.
Adelie! Get away from there!
Huh?
por lo general la gente que lo jugó en Play 2 pues tardó más tiempo que yo, ¿no? O nosotros, que lo vean. Es de un día para otro, un vídeo a otro. Está bastante reciente este final. Y el resto pues más o menos también.
Hey, Atali! Atali, are you okay? Come on, speak to me! Damn it! Not this again! This isn't happening! Oh, Haseo. Just leave everything to me. Come on! Mega!
Al final de todo que comenté que salía lo del Magus y Igus o Igis, no sé qué, que supongo, no me acuerdo, pero sería el avatar de Pi.
Don't worry, you'll be safe now. So how do you feel, Atali? Are you hurt anywhere?
I'm okay, I think. Huh? What? My voice!
Era como eco, ¿no?
You know, we haven't heard Atali say anything for a while now.
Maybe her mic is broken.
At times like these, it's best to just log out and reboot.
Okay, I'll just log out now.
No puede.
Huh? I can't log out? Wait a minute. Where am I? Where is this place? I don't know where I am.
This is Raven's.
No, that's not what I mean. This is an online game, right?
Well, yeah.
They're not here. My controller. My desk. My M2D. Where am I? What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Don't worry about your character. Just remove your M2D and... Wait. Wait a second. I don't understand. Where are we right now?
Huh? We're right... What the hell? Haseo, what about you? Where are you right now? Wait, am I seeing the world directly?
Oh.
But where did my real self go? Wait, we've got to log out! Everyone log out! Damn, I can't! What the hell is going on here? Is this a really bad dream or something?
Calm down. Currently, it appears that all the players in the world cannot log out from the game's master server.
Wait a minute, all the players?
Nos queda aquí.
Yes, under the circumstances, it is most likely that the Ida phenomenon is to blame for this.
Wait a sec! Never mind logging out. What I want to know is, are we all really inside the game? But that's impossible! Even for Ida!
Your senses should be informing you that you have now ventured into the game's wondrous world. If you say that this truth is only an imaginary one, then I ask you, where is the real world? As long as they cannot be refuted, there is no end to the possibilities in this world.
Perhaps it's also Ida's influence that's keeping us from hearing Adeli's voice.
What is this Ida, anyway? Some kind of bug?
Más o menos.
Anyway, we've got to figure out the situation.
Putting aside our inability to log out, it looks as though the game itself is functioning normally. We can use chaos gates, platforms, and save shops as we did before this began. We can preserve our data at save shops as usual, but we cannot check email or forums from outside
No
of
podemos
the game.
comprobar el foro. Parece perfecto que no podemos comprobar los foros.
We still lack information. I'd like all of you to help investigate the situation. Pi, search the areas. Kun, go and search Lumina Cloth.
Understood.
Got it.
¿Yo?
Haseo, search Makanu.
Fine with me.
You're tired. You should rest here for a little while.
Okay.
Oh, oh.
What's happening to me?
Me ha infectado.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sakaki. I have to contact him. I have to find him first.
I need to ask around Makanu. I should start by asking as many players as possible.
Vale, antes de eso va a acabar de comprobar. Sí, parte de las misiones, ¿vale? Una es lo de los Hunters. Es que creo que estaban aquí. Os explica... No, en este lado no, en el otro. Está al lado. Lo de entrar también en la casa esa, quiero mirarlo. Porque eso sí que será un problema si no lo puedo comprobar, aunque bueno, necesitaba bastante level, no sé si será hasta nivel 50, yo me imagino que será hasta el final del juego, lo de... Espero. Bueno, si no, no veréis este vídeo. Al igual que estas cosas, ¿no? A ver si se puede continuar este. Vale. Ostras, me va a tocar esperar todavía, esto me raya, ¿eh? Oh, man, what's going on? Como si no le pasara nada, ¿no? Mira, hay cosas que del cambio de juego, vale, sí que no han aparecido nuevos libros, pero sí que, pues bueno, algunos han subido, ¿no? Como se ve, ya tengo ahí level 4. Bueno, greetings card, 3 wallpapers. Wallpaper por otro lado, 3 más, 2 cancioncitas y 1000 de pasta. El tema sería subir estas que quedaban, ¿no? Y bueno, como no está completo lo de la parte del volumen 1, a ver si al menos se puede ir completando algo al ver los nuevos enemigos, ¿no? Eso sí que, pues si puedo seguirlo, sí que lo haré, pero bueno, no lo he hecho antes de este vídeo porque el tiempo es el que es. Y esto sí que he subido poco, ¿no? Ah, de conducción, vale. Bike parts, ostras, eso es nuevo, ¿eh? Ya no hay para mejorar la moto. Aquí, pues a nivel de enemigos, hay más enemigos, ¿no? Como se ve, mira, de los finales, de los interrogantes, ¿no? Hemos pasado de 1 a 4, o sea, tenemos 3 enemigos, tenemos varios tipos de enemigos nuevos, ¿no? Estaba claro. Lo de la arena, ostras, esto es otra cosa que quería farmear, ¿no? Ahora entiendo que si estoy siendo el pro de la arena, esto me será que en muchas cosas. Y bueno, pues ya tengo la gata aquí dando por ahí. Y esto, pues a ver, ¿sabes? A ver si esto... Tengo más amigos, ¿no? Lo que sea, empezaré a regalarles cosas. Y este de batallas yo pensaba que subiría más, ¿no? Pero aún así he subido bastante. Y este es curioso, este es el de a los tesoros, ¿no? Objetos, pensaba, y alguno más que haya subido bastante. Tiempo de juego, ¿no? Y mira ahora, Wilderness, mira, ole, habían 3 zonas, ahora tenemos 2 zonas nuevas, ¿no? Wilderness Field y Cluster Dungeon, bueno. Tampoco es una maravilla, pero pasamos de 3 a 5. Es todo un detalle. Vale, eso me gusta. Aquí, bueno, objetos que evidentemente... Uy. Ahí han aumentado todo, ¿no? ¿Qué más quedaba por ver? Bueno. Pues vamos a ir con la moto, como... Me gustaría todo lo demás que se mantuviera, ¿eh? Si no será... Para no tener que continuar, ¿sabes? Haciendo cosas en el 1. De si tengo que farmear, pues sigo farmeando ya en este. What's going on? I've been really inside the wall, ¿vale? Must be... Bueno, no sé qué ha dicho. It must be... Because I haven't slept in 4 days and I couldn't hold up anymore. Where am I? Bueno, otro que se queda aquí en el juego. Let me out here, help me. No, I can't seem to log out for some reason and I seem to be inside the wall and sí, estamos todos atrapados. No sé qué me da, pero tengo la sensación de que mejoraron aquí en este... el funcionamiento de la moto, ¿eh? Gira mejor, creo. O bueno, hace tiempo que no la usaba, pero tengo la sensación de que gira mejor. A ver, la Medic Union. What's going on? Why can't I log out? No sé. What I gonna do? Put inside the game. Why can't I log out? What am I gonna do when I have to go to the bedroom? No sé si ponía bedroom o a cagar. Bueno, ya he usado mucho la moto, ya la iré usando. Vale. Bueno. Excuse me, I have something I'd like to ask you. We're inside of the wall right now. I don't mean that we're playing the wall. I'm sorry, it's hard for me to say. Don't you get what I'm trying to say? Yep, you scared me, don't sneak up on me like that. Hey, ostras, no sé qué ha dicho, pero bueno, vale. Estamos todos que ningún jugador puede salir del juego. Vale, vamos a ver si al menos nos podemos teletransportar, ¿no? Yo pensaba que en este juego tendríamos como otra city, aparte del Macano. A ver si sale luego. En el Project Hack cambiabas. al Sagittarius. Sniff, sniff. Está llorando. That should be enough inquisition for now. Yata, it seems that a disturbance is taking place in central Macano. Please hurry and check it on. Man, Yata sure love to give orders. There's a disturbance in the central district. It better hurry and check it out. ¿Y aquí? ¿Me puedo mover? Ahora sí, vuelvo a pillar la moto. Que como es trayecto recto, pues no pasa nada. No pasa nada. A ver.
Hey, what's going on here? Why can't I log out?
Is this some kind of event? Or someone's bad joke?
Can you tell me what's happening? You're some kind of admin guy, right?
Please, calm down! We are working hard to...
How do you expect us to calm down?
What are you gonna do about this?
I'm terribly sorry. Please, just try to be patient for a while.
So, that guy in the blue suit is an admin. It looks like even CC Corp doesn't have a very good handle on the situation.
Esta, we now have some information on the situation. Please come to the Serpent of Lore immediately.
A short mail. Yada's calling me. Let's head back to Raven's Serpent of Lore.
Bueno, empezamos fuertes, ¿no? No nos podemos desloguear.
Hey! You! Why can't I log out of here? Come on, speak up, will ya? Damn it! Damn it! Where am I? What is this place? Why am I actually inside the game?
So it seems that humans who lack morals both online and offline say the very same things after all. Well, it seems that you only act strong when facing those weaker than you. Pitiful. If you're that scared, run back to Kestrel with your tail between your legs. As reported, it looks like those from Kestrel are stirring more panic in the people. Everyone, go support the town's order. We must not let them panic.
Understood.
Adelie. I was so worried about you. Are you okay?
I'm sorry, Sakaki.
What's wrong? I can't seem to hear you.
You see,
Ever since you were killed by a bugged monster, you've been unable to speak?
yes, I know it's kind of hard to believe.
Oh no, I believe it. You're not one to tell a lie.
Sakaki.
I'm sure you know this, but all players are currently unable to log out from the game. In fact, they have lost sight of their very selves. It's almost as if their minds have been absorbed into the heart of the world itself.
But it's just an online game.
That's right, a game. But at the same time, it's also a reality all its own, Adelie. At any rate, we must stop the players from panicking. You will help us, won't you?
Yes.
Good girl. Well then.
So Mr. Sakaki's the only one you can rely on after all, huh?
Haseo.
So it's you, Terror of Death. It appears there are only enemies to be found in your world.
Adelie, why are you here? I thought I told you to stay at the at-home.
I'm sorry. I thought I should contact Sakaki and...
Listen to me. This isn't something Moontree can do anything about.
I see. Are you saying that you can solve this situation?
With a lot more certainty than you can. What's so funny?
Conceit. Don't you agree that it is the lust for power that is most certain to make fools out of people? Terror of death?
What do you mean by that?
I mean exactly what I said. Adelie.
Yes!
I will see you later.
Why did you say that?
Huh?
Why did you have to say things like that? Sakaki, Moontree, just wants to try and solve the situation. They only want to help everyone.
Ida isn't a problem that Moontree can solve.
But even so... I don't understand. I just don't understand you, Haseo.
Nadie lo entienda, Haseo.
I see.
The situation is much more serious than we thought.
Let us summarize for a moment. Ever since the Ida phenomenon occurred while searching for Adelie, no one has been able to log out of the game. Furthermore, none of the players have been able to return to their real-world selves and their real lives. And no new players have been able to log into the game. Communications with the outside receive no reply.
Some of the players have panicked to the point where they're starting to get violent. It seems that the system admins can't contain these players any longer.
Yes, the system admins themselves are just as confused. Right now, their real selves are... At this point, we're no different than the Lost Ones.
It is quite obvious that the reason for this abnormality is Ida. If we ever want to return to the real world again, it is imperative that we investigate Ida as quickly as possible. And one more thing. Let me tell you something important.
Something important?
Now that her epitaph has been stolen, Adelie's PC data is starting to degenerate.
Degenerate? What is he talking about?
I'm sorry.
But why didn't you tell us?
That's enough. Isn't it obvious? She didn't want us to worry about her. Yada, in this world our minds aren't residing in our bodies, but in our player characters, right?
That is merely speculation. But in this case, it would seem to be the most likely explanation for what we are experiencing.
So this is a world where our minds and characters are linked together.
So, what will happen if Adelie's character data is lost while she's in this world?
there is a distinct possibility that her own consciousness will be lost as well.
Que no se entra en coma, pero
What?
cuidado.
You've got to be kidding me.
What should we do? How can we cure her of this?
Is your head just for decoration? You should try thinking before you make a big fuss.
Master Yada, do we know anything else?
This too is only a guess. But it seems that this place is not really the world as we thought. It is a false world that Ida has created by copying the data off of CC Corp's servers. I believe that the world we are currently inside of is such a place.
So then, this is some kind of a mirror server.
That's one way to put it. Atali, at one time you had the power to distinguish Ida's sound from all others.
Ida's sound?
Come to think of it, didn't you say something like that when we found Indie Glut Lu?
Well... If you mean hearing strange sounds and seeing bug-like things, I've had that happen a number of times.
Have you heard that sound after being placed in your present condition?
No, I haven't.
I thought so. It all makes sense. It would seem that the data Ida stole from her is...
You don't mean the young girl's Morgana factor?
Morgana factor? What's that?
Master Yada.
It's all right to tell him all about it now. The Morgana factor is the specialized data that makes Epitaph users unique.
Epitaph users are special characters created by CC Corp for use during certain projects. Thus, Epitaph user PCs have data inside them that is not found inside regular PCs.
That's the Morgana factor, usually called epitaphs.
So the reason that we can use avatars is because we have that Morgana factor? I mean epitaphs?
That's right.
Hence, epitaph users.
CC Corp wants to mass-produce Epitaph users.
You mean as a defense against Ida?
Yes, but thanks to strong protection protocols, we've been unable to adequately analyze them. We still don't know exactly what the Morgana factor is.
Thanks to that, not only can't we mass produce, we can't even make a copy of it.
So why not just bring the creator in on it? He should be able to take care of that without a problem.
As far as we know, the Morgana factor was not created by any one person.
Well then, how did you get a hold of him in the first place?
We managed to salvage it from the dark abyss of this world.
The abyss of this world?
Each of the Morgana factors has its own name and identity. In my case, the name of my avatar is Tarvos, the epitaph of the Avenger.
My avatar's name is Magus,
Selig-
the epitaph of the
No
propagation.
sé el que yo había dicho. Se vio en el vídeo, ¿no? Del...
As for Haseo, his avatar goes by the name of Skaith. He is the epitaph of the terror of death.
El Salvador Aihara. Salía como el niño, ¿no? Que era Sakaki y tenía escrito en la pared, está escrito los nombres. De Skaith, el Magus y el otro que...
The terror of death.
It's an odd coincidence that it's the same as your PKK nickname. Even with Magus's The Propagation, we can't repair the Morgana factor.
Thus, now that she has lost her epitaph user abilities, Atali can no longer hear Ida's sound.
Maybe that's also part of the reason why Atali lost her voice.
Yada, what can we do to help her?
There are no alternatives but to try to recover her Morgana factor from Ida. However,
What?
it will be difficult to trace Ida precisely. now that we are no longer on the actual CC Corp server. Fortunately for us, this Ida server is far from being perfect. This world contains seams in the structure. The fact that we can save our data is proof of that.
That means...
Yes. All we have to do is find them. It seems to me that at this point, our only acceptable option is to infiltrate the Ida areas and conduct a thorough search.
Infiltrate? You mean with just us? There's no way we could possibly cover all the Ida areas between just the few of us.
This is an emergency. We will reach out and ask other players for help.
That's pretty impressive coming from someone as secretive as you.
Haseo, I believe you had a relationship with those at Moontree. You should go and ask them for help.
Moontree? Do you think there's a chance that they would really listen to me?
Moontree would never abandon someone in trouble. That's what Sakaki always said. That Moontree is there to help save people.
I will go and contact Zelkova myself. Hi, I want you to go with Haseo and help with his negotiations.
Yes, Master Yada.
What about me?
Adley, you will stay here.
But
If news of that arm were to spread beyond this group, it would only make things worse.
okay.
Off to Moontree headquarters. Don't forget, the area words are Delta setting Eternity's night moon.
I'll be back.
Okay, I'll be waiting at the Chaos Gate.
No me puedo mover. Es decir, no me puedo mover, no me puedo mover. Situation is only getting worse. We have to figure out a strategy. Ah, qué suerte han tenido el Silabus y el Pyros que no estaban dentro del juego.
I'm sure you realize this, but we didn't come here to fight.
Yeah.
I'll handle the negotiations, so just act appropriately and try to get on their good side. Besides, it seems that for whatever reason, Zelkova has taken a liking to you.
Nobody's here. I'm so lonely. Still members are running wild, so everyone wants to stop them. They're probably just having a party without me. I wish they'd invite me. Están los 7 del consejo reunidos, ¿no?
I bid you welcome.
Haseo, welcome! Have you had the chance to read the email from our guildmaster? His name is Master Yada.
Yep, we sure did. Every word.
Good. Then I would like to discuss the investigation of this system abnormality.
You're beating around the bush. Why not try telling us directly what it is you want?
I don't know what you mean.
Perhaps this will clarify things. I'm saying that perhaps you should consider bowing down and gracefully begging us to help you with your desire to escape from the Ida server. Members of GU.
GU.
You, Raven, that is GU members, are conducting an investigation of Ida, are you not?
Some secret.
Mr. Sakaki, I'm quite surprised by... I was not aware that anything like that was going on.
I'm sorry. I felt I should keep it to myself until I was able to confirm it, as it was uncertain information. However, it would appear that it was not far off the mark.
Now, this is no time to be fighting each other. Although our positions may be quite different, our intentions are the same. Am I wrong?
There is no falsehood in my devotion to Moontree.
All right, let's cooperate with Haseo and his friends. After all, we do have to escape from here eventually.
Good. Then we shall follow your directions. Naturally, we have no intention of making GU public, rest assured.
Thank you. So, what exactly is it that you would like us to do? Currently, the place in which we are all trapped is not within a CC Corp server. You must try to think of it as if someone sent us all to a mirror server and then isolated it.
So then, that would be the Ida server.
Our objective is to find the many seams which exist inside this Ida server.
Seams?
Yes. We would like you to help us find phenomena that would normally be impossible to find in the world. A data irregularity. In other words, you'd like us to find a bug. That's right.
Very well. We'll take our units, split up, and search the different areas.
All right. I've got to do my best for Master Sakaki. Don't go out of your way just to get Master Sakaki's attention. Do you people get that?
Whoa, whoa! Getting a little scary there, pansies. Well, Sakaki has decided to cooperate with you. No need to worry about a thing. I'll help you out.
I may as well do some work myself.
Everyone, don't forget to report in regularly, all right? Now, let's be off.
Go, go, go.
Very well, if you'll excuse us. All right. See you later, Haseo. Bye! But how does he know about Ida and GU?
Hecho sol, saca aquí.
Hey, at least we didn't have to spend a lot of time explaining.
Honestly, do you realize the significance of this? Orders from Master Yada. Although it's not certain, an area with faint Ida signals has been found. We'll meet up with Kuhn and conduct a thorough investigation of Delta Galloping Subtle Desert.
Vale, vamos. El 43. Bueno, pues como se sigue en esta zona, ¿no? Es que se puede repetir, pues lo del farmeo de encontrar el resto de... De encontrar los... Bueno, los enemigos que habían, ¿no? Del volumen 1, pues se supone que se podrá seguir haciendo. Intriga lo de las arenas, ¿eh? De los PKs.
Who are you?
We're searching for the criminals who have been spreading viruses all over this world.
If we PK everyone, we should be able to find the culprits sooner or later, right?
And once we do, we can finally return to our own world and be done with this place. Tough break, guys.
Are you serious? So you're PKing because you couldn't handle the anxiety?
What was that? That's it. No mistake here. These guys are definitely the culprits. Get them!
Bueno,
Bring it
empezamos
on!
ya pegándonos contra los PKs.
No doubt about it.
Ese level up.
Those guys just now were PKers from Kestrel, right?
Yeah, this is bad. It seems like everyone's starting to panic and go crazy in the different areas.
Then we'd better hurry and find a solution before things get much worse. Come on, Haseo. Let's go.
Mira, este se ha movido, ¿eh? Nuevos árboles, nueva zona, ¿no? Más enemigos, tío.
Are you nuts? This area is full of PKers.
Perhaps there's a connection between them and the Ida signals. We'd better be careful.
Bueno, pues se ve, las zonas no ha cambiado, ya es más grande, ¿no? Vas a ir a por ellos, ¿eh? Me da igual, vas a cargar a todos. Ahora que me fijo, ya puedo usar el ataque del despertar. Bueno, y aquí pues lo dicho, ¿no? Esto se lió. Some weapon tips deal more or less damage against certain types of enemies. This is called weapon affinity. Attack an enemy with a weapon it is weak against to increase combat efficiency. Additional, you can now change your allies' equipment, use L and R to switch your allies' equipment. Antes también podía, ¿no? Quizá no podía. Bueno, es una basura, pero nos va a cambiar. Ha liberado 2 huecos, ¿no? Tampoco es una maravilla, pero...
You're not getting away.
Me intriga lo de la moral, que ya pueda usar el despertar.
No doubt about it.
Okay, tough guys, bring it on.
A cargar a todos, ¿eh?
This is it.
Como no se ha visto hoy,
Let's get to it.
es una hora ya. Por fin, ¿no? Una hora empezamos a jugar. Gameplay. Que bueno, de historia, ya lo comenté, ¿no? Al final del volumen 1. Bastante más historia de lo que era el primero, ¿eh? Pero bueno, a mí lo que es el gameplay, aquí hacer estas cosas me gusta más el otro. El Project Hack. Pero bueno, a nivel de historia este está mucho más logrado. Supongo que se dejaron demasiados recursos en cinemáticas para hacer el resto.
Justice prevails. You're mine. Thunder!
No doubt about it.
Es que total tampoco... Voy a ir avanzando, ¿vale? Porque sí, total no me dan experiencia. Al final de todo de la fase, pues no conseguir el máximo, no pasa nada. Si se cruzan en mi camino, pues los matamos. Estos que se van a cruzar, los metemos ahí un poquito.
This is it. This is a piece of cake.
Ay, espérate, ahora que pienso. Lo de la moto, que subías más puntuación del libro 1000 con los choques. Más que moviéndote con la moto en sí.
No doubt about it.
Vale. ¡Ey! Spots negros.
Ida. Haseo, let's take it out. I got it. All right. Come on. Come on.
Escape!
I'm right here. Escape!
Bueno. Ana. Ay, no me lo he cargado, le queda otro, bueno. Dataset D. Bueno, creo que en algún momento ya lo comenté en el Project Hack. Tenías que ir pillando letras según el tipo de enemigo, ¿no? Estaba diferenciado entre enemigos pequeños, medianos y grandes. Por decir algo, ahora no me acuerdo cómo era, pero bueno, el mediano seguro que era la B y el otro pues la A o la C, ¿no? Luego también, pues a medida que avanzabas, pues también había más letras, ¿no? D, F, G y tal, y los necesitabas para ir desbloqueando como, bueno, ir accediendo a distintas zonas, ¿no? Para continuar la historia y te tocaba farmear eso para avanzar, ¿no? Si no lo habías hecho. Dataset, what is?
Good. That takes care of the IDA signals in this area.
A short mail. It's Nala from Moontree.
I have heard that you are investigating this area as well. I'm sorry for the trouble, but please come to the Beast Temple. They must have discovered something right away. Might as well go and see them. I'll need the symbol fragments if I'm going to the Beast Temple. Vale, vamos, vamos.
I don't feel like losing today.
Ay, la motillo.
I didn't even break a sweat.
That was
Ay, no me he
careless.
podido chocar.
This is a piece of cake.
Se les pilla estos por la espalda. Hace ilusión, pegarles. Oh.
Justice prevails.
Puede que dure más, ¿no? He ido en la dirección que no tocaba, eso así de bueno.
Doesn't look good. Electro bullet.
Ah, ¿en serio?
Electro bullet.
Of course we won.
Venga, pide los de espaldas.
Crush you.
Electro bullet.
As expected.
Mira, hay alguien ahí en la puerta. Tengo curiosidad por ver lo del el Mechagrunti si está al igual que el resto de bichitos, igual que lo de los pecas. Me fastidiaría que no poderlo seguir.
Yes, what perfect timing.
What's this about?
I'm afraid I have no idea. I just arrived here myself, but you can hear voices coming from inside.
I think we should go find out who's inside the temple.
Avon. Oban. Siempre le llamo Avon. Con este que no me acuerdo, el líder de Kestrel. Gabi.
But why would Kestrel's guildmaster be...
Ovan!
Oh, it's you!
Ovan, why are you here?
I wonder.
I didn't ask you.
I suppose you could say I was just talking with an old friend.
Ovan and I once pledged eternal brotherhood to each other.
Like I care. Answer me, Ovan. What are you doing here?
The same thing you are.
What?
I'm searching for a way to escape from the Ida server. After all, I don't plan on being here forever. Is that not your ultimate objective as well? As members of GU?
Todo el mundo sabe lo de los GU.
But how? I want to know how you know about GU. Who told you? What is it that you want?
Please, calm down, Master Haseo. I assure you that our objective, and his, is to investigate the Ida server and to use that information to escape. In other words, we are all comrades in arms, and there's no reason for us to fight amongst ourselves.
Investigator? Honestly, Yada is just wasting our time.
What do you mean?
He already knows the means by which we could escape.
What are you saying?
Am I wrong, Pi?
Uy, Master Yata, sospechoso también, ¿eh? ¿Qué pasa, Pi?
If this server was based off of an original CC Corp server, there should be an operation folder somewhere.
Operation folder?
A file that unifies and manages the entire system that makes up the world. If one could control it, one could then make it possible to send character data to a regular server. Yada is the longtime leader of Project GU. Naturally, he would know everything about the world. There is no way that he would not be aware of the operation folder.
Pi! Is that true? Did Yada really know about all this?
That's...
Tell us the truth, Pi.
Pi.
Did that ass really know about the existence of the operation folder and not tell us?
We didn't have any proof. That's why Master Yada...
Proof? Can we afford to take time to look for something like that?
But we don't know the dangers.
Is there any place in this entire world without danger? Now why would Yada not tell you about the folder? Perhaps it's because he never had any desire at all to escape. Everything felt by the players trapped in this game. Fear, sorrow, anger, confusion. This server is filled with such intense feelings. Now what better place could there be to observe Ida's caustic effects on players and their characters? Yes, that's right. This is his ideal laboratory.
So we're all just his guinea pigs? Neither you nor Yada ever had any intention of saving Adelie, did you?
Haseo, listen.
Shut up! What kind of lie are you gonna tell me now? Using people like they were nothing. Telling them whatever they want to hear. Do you want to know what I think about that? Haseo! Don't stop me, Kun!
Stop it! There'll be no hope for Adelie if we fight each other here. Nevertheless, I agree with you, Haseo.
Kun.
We're going back to the Serpent of Lore to confirm this with Yada. We'll talk after that.
Ovan. So, you know Yada too?
Yes, he's an old friend.
Give him my best regards.
We will meet again, Haseo.
This is ridiculous. Everyone's always hiding something from me.
I'll continue with the investigation then.
Please do. All right, let's go.
Bueno, ya está. What is he up to? I'll go to the Serpents of Lore and ask him myself. Pero antes cogemos el objeto. Demon Garment. ¿Ya llega al máximo? Vale, le da un bonito regalo, ¿eh? Esta creo que no serán tan buenos. Ah, mira, pues también se lo ha cambiado el equipo. Simple necklace. ¿Por qué me das esa basura? Level 80 y level 90. No voy a poder intercambiarle con nada de lo que tengo, ni lo pruebo, ¿sabes? De 51, mira. A ver si tengo objetos para cambiarle. ¡Ostras! Pues tampoco parece tan pro. A ver, lo primero que le doy es la basura esta que manda ahora. No sube nada. Venga, estas dos. Un poquito de hueco. Quiero ver a ver si puedo entrar en el resto, ¿eh? Me temo que se ha perdido lo de los Hunters y voy a tener que hacerlo aparte. Y volver a repetir toda esta parte yo a mi bola, ¿eh? No sé qué me da. No quería entrar. Es que me fastidiará si tengo que hacer esto dos veces, ¿eh? Porque esto va a continuar, ¿no? Ya está aquí. A ver si avanzo para comprobarlo o no comprobarlo. ¿vale? A la que lo pueda comprobar, pues quizás si veo que no se puede farmear, bueno, seguir haciendo lo de los...
Alright, so let's hear it. The truth. Why didn't you tell us about the operation folder?
La caza de los PKs.
I was only keeping quiet until I was able to obtain proof. It would not have been right to confuse you all with a mere unsubstantiated theory.
That's a nice way of putting it.
We will now proceed to infiltrate the operation folder and conduct a forced transfer command.
How?
We will use Tri-Edge's signs. These signs possess traits that allow them to be used as transportation devices. In other words, chaos gates that were made by Ida. There are holes in CC Corp's server, and consequently, holes in Ida's server as well.
Master Yada was putting together a transfer program designed to make reverse use of those holes.
No telling how much of that is true.
The only hole we've identified that connects to the operation folder can be found at Delta Hidden Forbidden Bulwark on the Morrigu Barrel Wall. Haseo, Pai, and Kun, you will infiltrate the operation folder using Tri-Edge's sign to gain access. You will then execute the transfer command from the same folder. I have already given Pai instructions on how to configure and execute the program. Head for Morrigu Barrel Wall and investigate the sign.
Understood.
Fine.
Bueno, les ha gustado.
Come on, let's head out for Delta Hidden Forbidden Bulwark, the Morrigu Barrel Wall.
Oh, mira, aquí no sale en ninguna partida guardada. Bueno, pues vamos a ver.
We're gonna go hack the sign and infiltrate the operation folder. Target Tri-Edge's sign.
About sync hacking. A technique used to break the seal on the syncs carved into different areas by Tri-Edge and ward to other linked areas. However, each hack requires a set number and type of datasets for each sync. Vale, lo que he dicho de los textos, ¿no? Esto yo creo que hicieron el primero y la gente dijeron, pese que gráficamente y todo es lo mismo, ¿no? Continúa la historia. Alguien diría, oye, en el Project Hack habían ciertas cosas que podríais aplicar a este, ¿no? O sea, mejorar lo que toque mejorar, pero algunas cosas mantenerlas. Digo, a nivel de cinemática y de historia este es mejor, pero a mí me gustaba más lo de farmear y tal, me gusta. Es un MMO, ¿no? Se basa que estamos dentro de un MMO, me molaba más como era el otro. A ver si aquí mejora esto. Datasets are units of data taken from an in-game manifestation of Ida. They can be acquired by fighting an Ida with your avatar and using data drain on them.
We don't have enough data seeds.
Jeez, what good is that gonna do for us?
I've just received information from Master Yada about a new Ida corrupted area. If we can just keep data draining the Ida in this area, we should be able to gather more data seeds.
Vale. Pues ahora nos tenemos que dedicar a hacer esto. El 43, subimos. Llegamos ahí al límite del level y este pues parece que será o 90, ¿no? Por lo de las armas, 90 o 100, ¿no? Será el límite de este. Con lo que todas las misiones random que sean de estas serán fáciles, ¿no? Porque me los cargaré de pocos toques. Mira, ya están ahí. Se ha subido a level... Ay, aquí no puedo usar la moto. A level 51 porque quedaba uno, pero a 52 este ritmo no se sube ni nada. Ahora que pienso, que no lo estuve usando, lo descubro el último día, ¿no? Estas cositas. ¿Dónde está? Paris Orb. Para bajar directamente, ¿no? Irnos ya a la plataforma. Mira que esto, darme cuenta, quejarme de ello y no darme cuenta que sí que hay la posibilidad de tenerlo. El orbe de las hadas este.
This is a piece of cake.
Y bastante pasta, tendré que mirar lo de la pasta, de cómo... ¿Qué se puede comprar, no? También de objetos. De armas y tal. Me dan 1000 cada combate, ¿sabes?
You're not getting away.
This is a piece of cake.
Doesn't look good.
Voy a intentar evitarlo.
This is a piece of cake.
Como en el libro de 1000, ¿no? Book of 1000, no sale ya lo de... Bueno, no han ampliado lo de tener que limpiar todo y cargarte a todo. Bueno, cargarte enemigos sí que sirve, pero no limpiar las mazmorras, pues sinceramente puedo sudar de hacerlo. Y mira que eso al principio y todo lo estaba haciendo, contando, digo, ostras, quizás sí que sirve. Tiempo perdido. Bueno, sirve por los combates y tal, pero... Bueno. Otro Ana, o sea, se llama igual. Es hacer esto 3 veces, ¿no? Llegar a este punto. Ah, que la primera vez me costó, porque me iban dando y bajaba la barra esa, la barra de carga. Pero luego es del rollo, vale, hay que esperar que se pare, en algún momento se para, sueltas el botón y ya está.
Haseo, don't let your guard down. There's still other Ida signals.
Vale. Pero bueno, una B, ¿no? Ahora conseguido. Una B, una D, ¿no? Era el anterior. Sí que aquí es bastante más random, ¿no? En el otro era escoger tú el enemigo. Me gustaría que lo acabaran remasterizando, ¿eh? O sea, aunque me da igual que gráfica... Bueno, es que... Como si no hacen el remasterized, solo directamente el port ya me serviría.
This is a piece of cake.
Warpoint. El Warpoint este blanco, ¿a dónde lleva? Si no hay ninguno...
You're mine. Electro bullet.
As expected.
Ah, ostras. Yo que decía que no hay ninguno, pues esta se ve en el otro lado.
Here goes.
El blanco sé que lleva a algún sitio.
As expected.
Esto de que me den dos objetos ahora en los combates, esto tampoco pasaba antes, ¿eh? Amigo, vale, pasas de ese como al blanco, ¿no? O sea, si ahora le diera al rosa que hay ahí arriba, pues cambiaría y me iría aparecería en el blanco. Vale.
Your guard's down.
This is a piece of cake. Bring it on! Electro bullet!
Rapid attack!
Thunder spark!
Rapid attack!
Of course we won.
crush you. Electro bullet! Tiger blade! I didn't even break a sweat.
Ahí tenemos otro.
Ida confirmed. Look out, Haseo.
Ahora me han dado, por ejemplo. Y pierdo la carga, mira. Otra vez. Pero bueno. Ah, iba a decir, ¿lo puedo saltar esto? Sí.
Good. We've got enough data seeds. Let's go back. We don't have any time to waste.
We have acquired the necessary datasets, return to Morrigo Barrel Wall and infiltrate to Operation Folder. Ya, pero... quiero coger como el objeto final, ¿no? Lo siento, pero... me preocupa, como no pueda continuar lo de los... la caza de los pecados. Crean unos cuantos, es que no tiene sentido, ¿sabes? De que fuera todos en el 1. O al menos en mi opinión no tendría sentido. Debería estar eso... Watch repartido en todo los 3 volúmenes. No sé qué me han dado de recompensa. Datasets B and E were socked into the side. El tema estaría ver en algún sitio cuáles piden, ¿no?
So, this is the operation folder?
Not yet. We're still in the connecting hall.
So what should we do?
We'll have to get into the system's upper layer.
Wait, something's coming!
Looks like one of Ida's guards to me.
There! Perfect. I'll tear it to pieces. All right. Come on. Come on. I'm right here! Skye!
Ida Gatekeeper. Oh, han cambiado el simbolito. Ostras, está bastante más rápido, ¿no? LOL, sí que tiene cosas. Pero no le encuentro el sentido de tener que cargarme a tantas cosas de estas, ¿no? Sí. El combate este es bastante fácil. Así me ha dado, ¿no? Pero bueno. Ahora me ha vuelto a dar. ¿Qué sentido tiene hacer esto 8 veces? Otra vez. Me debería haber quedado en medio. Pensaba que no me daría. Y una vez más. No, hombre, le había roto ya la defensa. Va a hacer otro ataque, pero se lo he cortado. ¡Ay! Mira, ahora he fallado. Se ha quedado quieto. Mira que decía, esto es fácil, ¿no? Que no se falla, no sé qué, pues. Una H. Aida 012.
What is this?
You got O-Ban. Oh, sí, O-Ban 01.
O-Van 01. Ovan?
¿Ovan?
There may be other gatekeepers showing up soon. Hurry!
So this is the operation folder.
So it would seem.
Please enter your certification ID. Identification confirmed. Access granted. Please enter your command.
Display the current server status.
Acknowledged.
Es decir, ahora le roba los datos, ¿no?
Execute a program using all of the above parameters.
Confirmed. Please load the program now. Loading. Executing transfer command. Commencing countdown. 50. 49. 48. 47.
Cut processes 239 to 361.
45,
Hurry up and execute.
44. 43. 42. Acknowledged. Processing. Executing transfer command.
What the? Look, it's spreading!
What is that?
Hey!
What's going to happen?
Magic circle!
Hey, what's going on?
Is it the end of the world?
Logout a todos. ¿Él no? No me digas. No me digas, Haseo, que nosotros no salimos de...
What is this place? Ida. Damn, of all the times. Damn, I can't move. Because of these. Damn it!
¡Pues, orca! Orca zombie. ¿Y quién es orca? Pues jugar al Project Hack. El anterior.
Huh? They took out Ida? What in the world are they?
Pues... Como no me los llega a pasar...
There's still something inside.
Puede ser.
What is that? It's a coffin.
No.
Dry edge.
No me pongas level 1, ¿eh? Otra vez. A level 1, no me fastidies.
I know we've returned to the real world, but... everything that happened on the Ida server somehow took place in only a few minutes of real time. The one who appeared inside the operation folder was Tri-Edge. There were 2 others besides Tri-Edge there. I'd like to know who on earth they were. They were attacking Ida. Does that mean that Tri-Edge isn't Ida? And also, Adelie.
Bueno, estaremos en el escritorio ahora, me imagino. Está cargando aquí. Vale. Bueno, there are important updates in Crimson versus section of Community Forum. Tenemos aquí el Crimson versus habilitado. Vamos a mirarlo, ¿eh? De todas formas... Bueno, las cosas que se habían desbloqueado, ¿no? Aquí, movies. Ah, mira, tenemos aquí del volumen 1. Entiendo que si me salen estos aquí, que me faltaban, es que los puedo... se podrán acabar de completar, ¿no? Sería un detalle, si no, mal vamos. Y esto será la intro, supongo, el que haya, ¿no? Bueno, ¿ya pones extra? Espérate, ¿eh? Salen... Vale. Esta es la demo, los otros sí que los voy a mirar. Esto es el título, ¿no? Para que no salga marcado. Japanese Extra 1. 4 minutejos. Este es como el inicio del 1, ¿no? O sea, 1, defeat.
ここには昔少女の像があったんだって。
少女？
アウラ、そう呼ばれてたらしいよ。
なんで亡くなっちまったんだろ
さあ、愛想を尽かしちゃったのかもね、この世界に。
Me molan las voces en japonés, pero claro, si estuviera subtitulado en castellano, lo hubiese puesto las voces en japonés. Como está en inglés, pues lo dejo en inglés, así puedo escucharlo sin necesidad a veces de leerlo, pese a que lo leo todo. Esto es como de la primera parte, ¿no? Bueno. Ahora que pienso, lo estoy leyendo en inglés, que no leí en inglés lo que está traducido, pero bueno, lo leéis. Si sabéis japonés, pues no hace falta. Es cuando me borra. ¿Por qué sale esto como esto? Por si acaso, como te tocaría en la Play 2 cambiar el CD, ¿no? Veo DVDs. DVD más que CD. Bueno, nosotros, si veo que es también la parte de la historia, los quitaré. Este pues lo dejo aquí, los 4 minutejos. Fase 2, grow up.
あなたの PC には危険な力が秘められている。
トライエッジの情報も得られるかも。
君のような PC は非分
Es
使い
como
と
resumen
称され、
del
愛
volumen
が
1.
対抗できるもの。非分使いを置いて他にない。
見えたんだな。アバター。
あれが使えれば奴に対抗できる。
Bueno, lo dejo.
君には力がない。
叫んな！俺に力がないだと。大勢の中の一人だと。
使い手の意志を離れた力は破滅を引き起こす。
より強くなって相手を打ち負かす。それが俺たちのつながり方なんだ。
人よりレベルを上げて、人よりいい武器を求めて、その先にあるのは何ですか？
証明してやる。俺の力を。
今こそマルチウェポンの真の力を目覚めさせるのだ。
倒してやる。絶対エンデュランスもトライエッジも。
Es como si lo estuviéramos viendo en una especie de móvil, ¿no? Porque la pantallita está pequeña. Tío, ni 720, ¿sabes? ¿Cuánto sale un trozo de este? Encaja perfectamente mi cam, ¿sabes? No tapa nada de vídeo.
非分使いの力はザ・ワールドのシステムから逸脱した力だ。無制限に使えばこの世界のルールはめちゃくちゃになっちまう。
うるせえ。勝たなきゃ誰も認めてくれねえんだよ。
これがお前の望んだことなのか。
違う、俺そんなつもりじゃ、こんなはずじゃ。
アバターは俺たちの心の闇を増幅する。常に覚悟するんだ。大切なものを失う覚悟。そして大切なものを守る覚悟。
Fase 3, reunión.
てめえは何者だ。ハッカーか、非分使いか、愛だか。もう二度とふざけた真似はさせねえ。見機関車たちを返しやがれ。俺はあの世界に戻る。そして
二進数のデータの塊に心や意志がどう影響するって言うんだ。
死なの顔で立ち止まれとか言うなよ。俺はここにいる。シノを取り返す。絶対だ。
得体が知れないって点でもアイダのトライエッジと変わりないわ。言葉にならない。
奇跡かもしれない。
だってハセオさんはハセオさんじゃないですか。
Madre mía, la sucesión de imágenes ahí coloridas. Esto es normal que me salga. Sale. Leen a veces. Avisos, ¿no? De cuidado epilépticos y tal. Restricciones a los fotosensibles, porque madre mía. Han bugueado a Tony. Bueno, vale. Hay que le da la. Musiquitas nuevas. There is a new tab feature for switching between volumes. Vale, vamos a los del volumen 2. Los del volumen. En el 1 me falta una canción, tío, una canción. Voy a poner de momento la 0 y a ver que supongo me darán lo mismo. Backgrounds, nivel 2. Vendrán, Sakugo. Tenemos 7. Me gustan estos, ¿no? Más genéricos. Seantares. Venga, este de animalitos. Los ponen son los bichejos que vamos encontrando, ¿no? Pero evidentemente aquí son más bonitos que la versión poligonal del juego. Vale, antes de probar estas cosas, vamos ya al foro de la comunidad. O espérate, antes del foro de la comunidad, que va a estar lleno a reventar. Vamos a ver noticias. Noticias de todo tipo, tío. Vale, el streaming este del Salvador Aihara lo dejo para el final, que es lo más interesante. Doll Syndrome Spritz. Bueno, lo dicho, pondré el vídeo, pero el texto. Play, pausa, play, pausa. Pausa, play, pausa, play. El vídeo sí.
A mysterious illness known as doll syndrome has shown signs of spreading among elementary school students throughout the region. It is a complex illness characterized by a number of symptoms, which include emotional disorders and physical impairments. Despite concerted research on this disease, a cure has yet to be found.
Ven ahí. Ven ahí, junkies. Bueno, voy a ir mirándolo aquí en vez de en topics. Kids and MMOs, the good and the bad. G Tours, a shocking new type of fraud. Esto, a ver, voy a llegar a pillar todo, ¿no? First crew members head for Village. La nueva estación internacional, ¿no? Que había montado. El galeón. Oye, hay película también.
The International Space Station Project Village has officially begun operations. Researchers from around the world are scheduled to visit the station to perform a variety of missions during the next 6 months.
Vale, ves que rápido, en 11 segundos. The troops behind ULCs. Unsubstantial liability companies. Ya no hay más noticias del mundo. Es como que no me salen aquí. Bueno, voy a buscaré luego. New BCA. No, BCE makes thought real. Brain-computer interface. Se ciberconecte, ¿cómo investiga? Desert will save us. Mongolia's Gobi Desert. Desierto de Gobi. Se dedican a poner plantas. Magia solar, no está mal. Regenerated organs transplant succeeds. Mass hallucinations in the world. Bueno, aquí tens of thousands of complaints were registered from players of CC Corp's popular MMORPG, The Walls, claiming they had been trapped inside the game. CC Corp's customer support was completely swamped under the pressure, and their company website went down for an unspecified length of time. Each of the claims said that players were trapped inside the wall and were unable to log out. In response, CC Corp announced that the phenomenon was actually a type of cyber-terrorism in which a program containing subliminal effects was somehow launched inside the wall. CC Corp said they would be filing a report with the NIB to have the incident investigated. Assistant Professor of Psychology at Musashino University, Takashi Nishikawa, had this to say: while it is true that subliminal effects exist, test subjects have always had to focus intently on the media that contains them for them to work. It is hard enough to eliminate background noise and other distractions in laboratory, let alone everyday life, to achieve the kind of effects being talked about here. Furthermore, it has been proven repeatedly that subliminal effects do not have anywhere near the necessary power to physically affect human behavior. As example, imagine that there was food commercial that contained a subliminal message urging the viewer to buy its product. In this case, it is possible that someone who watched this commercial with an intense focus will think that they enjoyed the commercial, or that its product looked delicious, but this does not lead directly to actually buying the product, which means that the effects mentioned by CC Corp will be practically impossible. Madre mía, la que me leo y es bastante larga. When then, what caused the trouble? Well, it's not unthinkable that a number of players could be making all of this up. There are no facts to back up this theory. For that matter, there is no apparent reason why nearly all the players logged in at the time will do so. Tenemos vídeo. Because records show no more than a few minutes of network trouble on CC Corp servers, and with the rest of the day having run smoothly as usual. It seems likely that this incident will remain a mystery. CC Corp announced that they will release the results of their investigation soon, and requested that players wait patiently until they do.
After the alleged mass hallucination event that occurred in the online game The World, the game's proprietor, CC Corporation, has launched an investigation to see if this was part of a cyber-terrorist attack against the company's operations.
Esto que me he leído yo en no sé cuántos minutos. Pues aquí en un momento. Crimson versus Servers Back Online. Aquí también hay vídeo. At long last, Crimson Versus, which has been taken offline to finish work on new revisions, is back online. For its parent company, esto ya dije yo que seguro que en el volumen 2 o 3 lo iban a aplicar, ¿no? Pues ahí se ha visto. Volumen 2. Which had been taken offline to finish work on new revisions, is back online. For its parent company, CyberConnect Japan, CC Corp, which had suffered numerous trials and tribulations in this year alone, the writer of this popular game, loved by young and old alike, couldn't have come at a better time. In this new version, the rules and interface has been heavily reworked. Because this is a new release, the number of cards available is still rather low, but thanks to reports of new booster packs being released soon, fans should have nothing to worry about. Fans of the previous version may be put off at the fact that they can no longer use their old cards, but as the game is now easier to play than ever, we will encourage you to try it for yourself. The real-life version of Crimson Versus, which presets its online counterpart, is also selling out everywhere. To commemorate the success of its real-world version and the return of its online counterpart, CC Corp is currently holding an online and offline connection campaign. This campaign allows participants to send in barcodes received from real-world starter and booster packs to CC Corp in exchange for special cards for the online version. The campaign only lasts for a month, so we recommend not waiting around. ¡Ey! La chica esta que se ve, ¿no? Del pelo rosa, Black Rose. Del 1 también. Del 1. El Project Hack. Crimson Versus looks to maintain both its and offline popularity. We hope that die-hard fans and beginners alike will try this brand new world for themselves. Vamos a ver.
At long last, the return of the popular card game. New friends and foes, new powers and new dangers. Who will control their own destiny to win it all? It's Crimson vs. Red Rebellion, on sale now. Also look for the new Crimson vs. Real Generation coming soon.
Salvador Wild at Koshigawa Premier. Bueno, Salvador Aihara. Koshigawa Story. Bueno, que es un poco cuando sale el Salvador, ¿no? Aquí han hecho un cacao, ¿sabes? Parece, ponen que es brasileño, que habla en portugués, ¿no? Y el tío habla en castellano, ¿sabes? O español. El rollo que a veces nos ponen el mismo saco. ¿Por qué sale New y no sale? Bueno, a ver si aquí aparece como New. Ah, mira, aquí está. The Wall. Doll Syndrome Symposium in Germany.
A medical symposium on doll syndrome was held this week in Hamburg, Germany. Doctors and governments from around the globe are unsure of how to handle the mysterious illness targeting children.
Vale, venga, vamos a ver ahora lo del Salvador Aihara. Hace 4 minutejos también aquí. Que bueno, casi 5.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. Salvador Aihara's Online Jack! The program that researches the hottest breakthrough topics and tells you everything you need to know about it. That's Online Jack. Our team, along with teacher Michiru Tajima, has begun the search for missing child Osamu Kawaguchi after an odd incident while investigating Doll syndrome, the mysterious disease that has been spreading among elementary school students. We began by visiting the home of Associate Professor Taichiro Sugai. All right, this is Professor Sugai's private apartment. Man, can you believe it? His private life for all to see. Still, you know...
Be quiet!
Sir, we're so sorry.
Yes, please pardon our intrusion.
If it wasn't for Mr. Jima's recommendation, I would have never let you get past the door.
Professor, I only wish to find out the truth.
Professor. Skaith, Innis, Magus, do you have any idea what the blood-written words in Osamu's ward meant?
Are you aware of the Epitaph of Twilight?
The what?
Yes, I've heard of it. It was the novel that served as the basis for the settings of the world.
It's a poem. And within it is contained the names of the 8 ominous waves.
So you mean there really is a connection between this incident and the world?
Whoever left the bloody words evidently had extremely strong feelings regarding the world.
So, it's possible that Osamu may not have been the one who wrote them, right?
The word or anagram Ida, which appeared in your show while you were taping at Osamu's, is unknown. However...
Sakaki.
Can you tell me about Sakaki?
There were 6 boys who were all part of the same guild in the online game, The World.
This is Moon Trees.
The boys were also members of a guild called Moon Tree.
So all those children were part of an online game group too?
It's the... Seven Council. Ha!
That's right. The PC name for one of the members of the Seven Council, a Moon Tree admin group, is...
Sakaki.
My pupil?
These were taken before his disappearance.
Oh my, that's Osamu.
There were many unresolved rumors about the world circulating 7 years ago.
When a bunch of players fell into comas.
What?
Yes. I've come to believe that the world has some sort of effect on people's brains for some unknown reason. That's the hypothesis I based my investigation on.
So everything is connected to the events of 7 years ago?
Toru!
Strange incidences such as irregularities in electrical equipment occurred in the hospital as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wonder who sent me this email.
Sheesh, Michiru, don't scare me like that.
What? We have to stop it.
Michiru! Michiru Tajima has just suddenly run out of Professor Sugai's apartment. What was the message on her cell phone that made her run? Hey, Michiru, wait up!
Estoy entregado, estoy entregado. Mola, mola, esta parte me gusta, Seguramente para el futuro ya lo tenía pensado. Me grabe, haga un vídeo solo de esto para tenerlos todos seguidos. Pese que bueno, tendré restricciones ahí de un poco más de quejas de derechos de autor. Bueno, a ver, me dejan subir los vídeos, ¿no? De momento no nadie se plantea chaparme el canal. Aparte de yo. Bueno, 2 horas, vamos a ver aquí. Estos entiendo que son los que ya tenía vistos, ¿no? No acuerdo de ese dibujo. Pero bueno, pausa, play. Play, pausa. Y tengo dudas, como no se pueda, bueno, esto tendré que hacerlo, habrá una pausa de días. Así que, como tenga que repetir todo esto, a ver, esto leérmelo, bueno, no me lo estoy leyendo, ¿no? Pero de entrar aquí y ver los otros textos. Fastidia, ver, son 2 horas que llevo, 2 horas y 20. Y repetirlo, pues me tocará encontrar 2 horas y 20, bueno, más el tiempo este para tener que repetir todo. Pero sé que, bueno, las cinemáticas y tal me las saltaría y duraría mucho menos. Pero espero poder hacer todo, lo que había. Lo de las misiones, entiendo yo que fuera lo de las quest shop solo. Espero, deseo. Porque encontrar los bichejos esos me quedé... Bueno, la última vez que lo vi eran 36 de 50 y el otro tenía creo que 43 de 50 también. Y los otros de entregarle las... Los flyers, ese sí que quedaba bastante más, quedan 50 o 50 y pico. Seminario este que querían hacer ahí. Apoli, mira. Esto está claro que después del fallo este, ¿no? Pues esta pues es la parte de dibujitos, ¿no? Pero lo otro está claro que iba a haber aquí... ¿Cómo que no hay más? Ah, bueno, claro. Play pausa, play pausa. Madame P. Pero han cambiado, ¿no? El tipo ahora han mejorado el dibujo. Dibujantes, ¿no? Han dicho, ostras, si yo dibujo mejor. Y conocen aquí a Pi y a Zoli, ¿eh? Ahora al menos ya conozco aquí a todo Cristo que hablan. Ninjas. Super sexy, ¿eh? Se les fue de las manos, yo creo que aquí la parte de los foros. pero mucho se les fue de las manos. Ay. Solo hay uno. Solo hay uno de rumor. Ahora que... Y esto que mencioné en el vídeo, ¿no? Del Tulip Epitaph. Del Tulip... Bueno, no, esto es el... Mira. Una zona. Los libros, ¿no? Es lo que leí el primer día. Ahora se me ha quedado grabado, ¿sabes? Esto es lo que leí. Esa zona, pues, mira, esta es otra. La otra ya se tenía. Rico Barrow, ¿eh? Otra vez todo el mundo aquí. System Trouble. ¡Ha vuelto! Bueno, aquí esto explican un poco, ¿no? El juego. Deck ahí, General Cards, Unit Cards. Carisma. Espero que aquí cost option abilities, espero que esto lo expliquen. Trinity, Rarity. Esto vendría bien, ¿no? Para ver cómo uso el menú, ¿no? Es como lo otro me lo leí, ¿no? La primera vez. Que esto es como si ahora, pues el inicio también de todos los foros. Pero claro, es que si me leo todo lo que había, me tiro pues otras 3-4 horas, como la otra vez. Creo que hay menos. Es que no me apetece. Me va a mirar, de hecho, los de The Wall que leía, puede que ahora ni los lea tampoco. Os muestre, ve ahí un poco por encima. Bueno, ahora. El Paint, muy bonito. Air Deck. Esto va bien porque aquí te explican, ¿no? En el foro te están explicando cómo va el juego. Pero... un Mecha Deck. Es una manera distinta de, en vez de montarte un tutorial, pues te lo ponen aquí, ¿no? De texto. Como si te lo explicara otro jugador. Y sinceramente... pues ya lo aprenderé, ¿no? Voy a echar una partida para mirarlo. Bueno, antes guardaré. Por favor. Vale, solo hay uno. Server Trouble Victims. I'm Hill Red, the leader of the Medic Union. Bueno, que la gente se queja, please. Evidentemente, ¿no? Te has quedado enganchado en el juego y no podías salir, algo te preocuparía. Vamos a mirar esto. Que lo miro rápido, ¿no? Porque son todos los que se han ganado ahora. Vale. Los mails. Bueno, habrá que mirar los mails. All previous mail messages have been archived. To view the archived mail, press X when the read mail screen. Bueno, hobbies, aquí ha cambiado, ¿no? Esta. Bueno, nuevas, ¿no? Que nos han dado. Y a ver. CC Corp, Campaign End. A ver si aquí me dicen algo. Vale. Pues confirmamos. Confirmamos que va a hacer una prueba del juego, pero va a parar. Va a cortarlo porque del Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. This is to inform you that the following campaigns have now ended. Se han acabado, ¿no? El Strike me echa Grunty, el que tenía que conseguir 50 y me quedaban pocos. El Chimps Kicker, ese sí que lo tenía hecho. El Lucky Data Collection, este faltaba. Big Man's Model, pues faltaba. Y que es de Bounty, o sea, lo de... la arena pues no está y me fastidia, ¿sabes? Porque todo esto tengo que repetirlo. Por eso que... Mira, de hecho, ni probaré el juego, ¿vale? O sea, voy a acabar de leerme esto. Bueno, no sé por qué, bueno, para hacerlo. Pero sí, este vídeo va a ser más cortito, viendo que lo otro pues quería haberlo hecho, no lo hice. Y me toca repetirlo. Y es que el tiempo que tengo de vicio pues no tengo para repetir y pegarme 2 horas y media aparte, ¿sabes? Más lo otro que tengo que hacer, de acabar de completarlo. El Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the wall. In our latest upgrade, the following changes have been made to the game. Battle, dual sword action, the following changes have been made to dual swords. Combo action, the number of combo hits has been reset from 4 to 7, however the number of button presses required to use them has not been changed. Charge attack, you must now attack an enemy at least once before using charge attack. Broadsword action, the following changes have been made to broadswords. Charge movement, you can now move around freely if you hold down after filling up the charge attack. The charge attack gauge have been expanded from 1 gauge to level to 3. Vale, eso ya me había dado cuenta que aumentaba, pero no había dicho nada. By filling up, charge shockwave. By filling up the charge attack gauge past a certain point, you will now be able to use a follow-up attack in the form of a shockwave. You can use up to 3 shockwave depending on the level of the charge attack gauge. Status effect. The following status effects have been added. Paralysis periodically prevents you from performing actions for a set period of time. Seal temporarily disables the use of skills. Slow temporarily decrease movement speed. Note, all of these status effects can be nullified by abilities, among other things. That concludes the change. Please continue to enjoy the world to your heart's content. Bueno, el patronage. After a brief down period to upgrade the service, we are pleased to inform you that Crimson's Versus is once again available for all to enjoy. You may now use the Crimson Versus icon on the desktop to access the Crimson's Versus service. Collect lots of cards, create your own powerful deck, and enjoy the white-hot card battles that Crimson's Versus has to offer. Vale, eso pues lo iba a probar ahora, pero lo probaré en el próximo vídeo, pues lo pruebo. Vale, jugaré más rato. Bueno, ahora seguiría jugando, ¿no? Pero viendo que hay partes que quería hacer, lo del Bounty Hunter quería hacerlo. Las recompensas. Thank you for converting your data to Hack You Volume 2 Reminisce. We are pleased to present you the following bonuses for your conversion. Bueno, GP, el Game Pass, ¿no? We have added 5,000 GP to your existing GP brought over from Hack You Volume Rebirth. Item set, we have added additional items to your existing inventory brought over from Hack You Volume 1 Rebirth. If you do not have enough empty slots in your inventory or storehouse, you will receive GP equivalent to the value of the items. Bonus movie, we have added 3 new movies to movie player on the desktop. Doppelganger's weapon, if you defeated a doppelganger in Hack You Volume 1 Rebirth and got the key item on King, you can receive the doppelganger only weapon, hence its version by defeating a doppelganger in this game. Bueno, me cargué el doppelganger. Este me suena que hice alguna misión, ¿no? My voice. I'm very relieved to have made it back to real world. Sakaki and Zelkova made it back safe as well. That was truly an unbelievable experience, wasn't it? I still can't quite believe that our minds were trapped inside a game. So, about my symptoms, I can talk in real life now, but I can't feel anything in the tip of my hand. It's in the exact same spot where my character has cracked. I'm a little scared. We'll see. When I went to hospital, the doctor told me that my symptoms resembled those of Down syndrome, but he couldn't tell me what could have caused them. I thought I would be fine once I got back to the real world. What shall I do, Haseo? Do you have a little time to talk? If you do, please meet me at the front of the fountain in the Alchemy district, Atoli.
Her hand is paralyzed, so the real Atoli is... There's no way a doctor can help her. The problem's got to be Ida.
Bueno, pues ella no está en coma, pero tampoco está bien, ¿no? Se la fastidia la mano, como se ha visto en los vídeos. Y bueno, pues nada. Pone 2 horas y cuarto, pero en verdad es tiempo de juego entre las cargas y tal. Yo tengo aquí el vídeo, bueno, lo veréis en el vídeo, ¿no? Llevo 2 horas 37 minutos. Y bueno, pues por el hecho de esas partes que quiero... Bueno, pues me toca farmear ahí como un loco. Intentaré pues entonces sí limpiar y volver a repetir toda esta zona, toda esta parte. Hasta aquí tampoco ha costado nada, ¿no? Se ha subido de level ahí, un level porque quedaba un punto de experiencia. Y el resto pues me da igual si consigo, si hago un combate más o menos. Tampoco aporta mucho, a la que tenga que farmear algo se subirá bastante más de level. Y bueno, pues nada, me sabe mal hacer este vídeo más corto, pero tenía esa duda del rollo, a ver si esas cositas, ¿no? Se mantenían, las podía repetir. Por ejemplo, lo del libro de 1000 sí que no hace falta que me dedique a buscar todos los enemigos o todas las armas, porque supongo que aún tengo la posibilidad de hacerlo. Pero lo otro sí, ¿vale? Lo del Big Man, ese, de los flyers, esa seguramente no la haga, pero las otras sí que intentaré hacerlas. Así que bueno, cuando veáis este vídeo, puede que hayan pasado unos días entre medios, porque no sé si me dará tiempo a hacerlo. O sea, me va a poner ahora, pero si no me da tiempo, pues nada, ¿sabes? No va apurado respecto a otros, va apurado de... No tengo vídeos ahí para ir mostrando, pero bueno, si os gusta guay, que no os gusta pues no tan guay, pues escribir, comentar cualquier cosita, aquí estoy, contesto, haga lo que sea y que vaya muy bien. Nos vemos aquí en el mundo de Wall. Hasta luego.